Alright folks, let's talk about something that might be dragging you down but you just can't quite put your finger on it. That constant feeling of being utterly drained, like your batteries are permanently low. You wake up tired, climbing stairs feels like a marathon, your head feels foggy, maybe you're paler than usual, your hands and feet are always cold, and even your heart sometimes races like it's trying to escape your chest. Sound familiar? It could be a sign your body isn't getting something absolutely vital, iron. That's often the core issue behind a condition called anemia, specifically iron-deficiency anemia, which is incredibly common worldwide. It's like your body's delivery trucks, your red blood cells, aren't carrying enough oxygen because they're short on their essential cargo hauler, hemoglobin, and iron is the absolutely critical ingredient to make that hemoglobin. Without enough iron, your cells, your muscles, your brain, everything is basically running on fumes. It's brutal. Now, while seeing a doctor is absolutely essential to get diagnosed and rule out serious causes, and you might need supplements, what you put on your plate, or in your glass, plays a huge role in both recovering and preventing it from coming back. That's where a simple, powerful, and surprisingly tasty duo comes in, fresh spinach and apple juice. This vibrant green and crisp combination isn't just a refreshing drink, it's like a targeted nutritional boost designed to help your body grab hold of that precious iron and put it to work building up your oxygen-carrying capacity. Let's dive deep into why this specific pairing is such a smart move if you're battling fatigue and suspect low iron might be the culprit. First, we need to understand the iron situation inside your body. Not all iron is created equal, and how you get it into your system matters immensely. The iron found in meat, fish, and poultry, called heme iron, is like the VIP entrance. Your body absorbs it relatively easily, maybe around 15 to 35% of what you eat. But a lot of the iron we get, especially from plant sources like spinach, lentils, beans, and fortified cereals, is non-heme iron. This is the general admission line, and honestly, your body is a bit picky about letting it in. Absorption might only be around 2 to 20%. So, if you're relying heavily on plants for your iron, which is totally fine and healthy, you need to be strategic. You need something that acts like a bouncer, opening the door wider for that non-heme iron to get absorbed efficiently. That magical bouncer? Vitamin C, also known as ascorbic acid. Vitamin C transforms non-heme iron in your gut into a form that your intestinal cells can grab onto much more readily. It's like giving the iron a special pass that lets it skip the long queue. Without enough vitamin C alongside your plant-based iron sources, a significant amount of that iron just passes right through you, unused. This is the absolute key to why spinach and apple juice work so well together. One provides the iron, the other provides the vitamin C key to unlock its potential. So, let's shine the spotlight first on the deep green powerhouse, spinach. Popeye wasn't wrong about its strength-giving potential. Spinach is famously rich in iron. A big handful of fresh spinach leaves packs a significant non-heme iron punch. But spinach is so much more than just iron. It's absolutely loaded with folate, vitamin B9. Folate is another critical player in the fight against anemia. Why? Because folate is essential for your body to actually make healthy red blood cells. It's involved in the DNA synthesis needed when your bone marrow is churning out those new oxygen carriers. Without enough folate, even if you have iron, the red blood cells produced can be large, immature, and dysfunctional, a different type of anemia called megaloblastic anemia. Spinach covers both bases, providing the iron raw material and the folate needed to build the cells properly. But wait, there's more. Spinach is also a fantastic source of vitamin A, in the form of beta-carotene, which gives it that deep green color. Vitamin A plays a role in mobilizing iron stores from your liver and helping incorporate iron into the developing red blood cells. It also contributes to a healthy immune system, which is important when you're feeling run down. Spinach delivers a good dose of vitamin K, crucial for blood clotting, though if you're on blood thinners, talk to your doctor about spinach intake. It also offers magnesium, involved in hundreds of enzymatic reactions, including energy production, something you desperately need when you're anemic. And let's not forget chlorophyll, that green pigment. While not directly providing iron itself, its structure is remarkably similar to hemoglobin, just swap magnesium for iron in the center, and some traditional practices believe this similarity might be supportive, though the direct scientific link for absorption isn't strong. The real iron hero here is the non-heme iron content itself, and the folate is its essential building partner. Now, let's turn to the crisp, refreshing partner, the apple. Apples are nature's convenient snack, but their role in this juice is absolutely critical. They are a fantastic source of vitamin C. A medium-sized apple, especially varieties like Granny Smith or other tart apples, provides a substantial amount of this essential nutrient. As we talked about, vitamin C is the key that unlocks the iron in the spinach, transforming it into a form your gut can readily absorb. Without the apple, or another potent vitamin C source like lemon, orange, or kiwi added, much of the iron from the spinach might simply pass through your digestive system without being utilized. Think of the spinach as the iron ore buried in the ground, and the apple's vitamin C as the mining equipment and refinery needed to extract and process it into usable metal for your body. But apples bring more to the table than just vitamin C. They contain various polyphenol, plant compounds with antioxidant properties. While antioxidants are great for overall health, fighting cellular damage, some specific polyphenol in apples might also play a small role in enhancing iron absorption, although vitamin C remains the undisputed champion here. Apples also provide a bit of natural sweetness to balance the sometimes earthy, mineral taste of straight spinach juice, making this health tonic actually enjoyable to drink. They also add liquid volume and contribute their own gentle soluble fiber, pectin, which is good for gut health. A healthy gut is important for optimal nutrient absorption overall. So, the apple isn't just a flavor enhancer, it's the essential catalyst that makes the spinach's iron truly accessible and usable for your body. So, what happens when you blend or juice fresh spinach with fresh apples? You're creating a powerful nutritional synergy specifically targeted at combating iron-deficiency anemia. The spinach delivers the crucial non-heme iron and the equally vital folate needed for red blood cell production. The apple delivers the high dose of vitamin C that dramatically increases the absorption rate of that plant-based iron, potentially multiplying its effectiveness several times over. It's a perfect partnership. One provides the building blocks, the other provides the tools to assemble them effectively. Beyond the core anemia-fighting duo, you're also getting a boost of vitamin A from spinach to help mobilize iron, magnesium for energy, potassium from both for fluid balance and heart health, important if anemia is causing heart palpitations, and antioxidants from both sources to combat the oxidative stress that can come with feeling chronically fatigued. This combination tackles the iron deficiency from multiple angles, supplying the raw material, iron, supplying the cofactor needed to use it, vitamin C, and supplying the nutrient needed to build healthy cells with it, folate. It's a far more effective strategy than just eating spinach alone or drinking apple juice alone. Plus, blending them into a juice makes these nutrients readily available. While chewing whole spinach is great, juicing or blending breaks down the cell walls, potentially making the iron and other nutrients slightly easier for your system to access quickly, especially if your digestion is sluggish due to anemia. The liquid form is also often easier to consume when you're feeling extremely fatigued. Now, how do you actually make this potent, fatigue-fighting elixir? It's incredibly simple, and you can adjust it to your taste and what you have available. You'll need a good juicer or a high-powered blender. A blender will give you a thicker, fiber-rich smoothie, while a juicer will give you a clearer, more liquid juice. Both are beneficial. For a juice, using a juicer, wash everything thoroughly. Start with 2 to 3 large handfuls of fresh spinach, about 4 to 5 cups, packed. Don't worry, it wilts down a lot. Then, take 2 medium-sized apples. Tart apples like Granny Smith are excellent for higher vitamin C and less sugar, but any apple works. Core them and cut into chunks that fit your juicer chute. You can leave the skin on for extra fiber and nutrients. Just wash well. Feed the spinach and apple chunks through your juicer according to the manufacturer's instructions. You'll get a vibrant green juice. Drink it immediately for maximum nutrient potency, as vitamin C degrades over time, especially when exposed to air and light. For a smoothie, using a blender, wash everything. Use 2 large handfuls of fresh spinach, about 3 to 4 cups, packed. Use 1 to 2 medium apples, cored and roughly chopped, skin on is fine. Add about 1/2 to 1 cup of liquid to get things moving. Water is fine, but unsweetened almond milk, coconut water, or even a splash of orange juice, for an extra vitamin C boost. Work well. For added creaminess and protein, which also helps with sustained energy and nutrient utilization, throw in half a banana or a scoop of plain Greek yogurt. If you want an even bigger vitamin C punch to maximize that iron absorption, squeeze in the juice of half a lemon or lime. Blend on high speed until completely smooth and creamy. The color will be a deep, earthy green. Again, drink it fresh. Flavor boosters, optional. A small knob of fresh ginger adds a lovely zing and has its own anti-inflammatory properties. A few sprigs of fresh mint can brighten the flavor beautifully. A tiny piece of cucumber adds freshness and extra hydration. A pinch of cinnamon adds warmth. Important tip: if you are using a blender and prefer a smoother juice-like consistency, you can strain the blended mixture through a fine mesh sieve or nut milk bag, but you'll lose the valuable fiber. Keeping the fiber is great for gut health and helps slow the sugar absorption from the apple. Aim to drink this juice or smoothie on an empty stomach or between meals for potentially optimal iron absorption, as other compounds in food, like calcium, phytates in grains, or tannins in tea/coffee, can inhibit iron uptake. Having it as a morning starter is often ideal. Here comes the absolutely crucial reality check, the part we must emphasize strongly. While spinach and apple juice is a fantastic, natural, and supportive strategy for increasing iron intake and absorption, especially for non-heme iron, it is absolutely not a substitute for medical diagnosis or treatment for anemia. Iron deficiency anemia can have serious underlying causes. It might not just be about not eating enough iron. It could be due to blood loss from heavy periods, ulcers, internal bleeding, problems absorbing iron, like celiac disease, Crohn's disease, stomach surgery, or other medical conditions. You must see a doctor if you suspect you have anemia. They will do blood tests, like a complete blood count (CBC), and tests for ferritin, which measures iron stores, to confirm the diagnosis, determine the severity, and crucially, investigate the cause. Depending on the severity, your doctor might prescribe iron supplements, which are often necessary to replenish depleted stores much faster than diet alone can achieve. Taking supplements correctly, often on an empty stomach with vitamin C, but follow your doctor's instructions, is vital. Trying to self-treat significant anemia solely with juice can be ineffective and potentially dangerous if there's an undiagnosed underlying problem. Furthermore, spinach has a compound called oxalate, oxalic acid. Oxalates can bind to some of the iron in the spinach itself, forming complexes that are difficult for your body to absorb. This is why pairing it with vitamin C, like from the apple or lemon, is so crucial. The vitamin C helps counteract this effect and free up more iron for absorption. However, it's a reminder that even with vitamin C, the iron from spinach isn't 100% absorbed. This juice is a powerful adjunct, a supportive daily habit, not a cure-all. Managing and preventing iron deficiency anemia effectively requires a holistic approach, medical partnership. Work closely with your doctor. Get diagnosed. Take prescribed supplements if needed. Follow up for blood tests to monitor your progress. Address the root cause. Dietary strategy. This juice is one smart tactic. But also focus on incorporating other iron-rich foods throughout your day. Combine plant sources, lentils, beans, tofu, tempeh, fortified cereals, nuts, seeds like pumpkin and sesame, dark chocolate. Always with a vitamin C source, citrus fruits, berries, kiwi, bell peppers, broccoli, tomatoes. Include heme iron sources if you eat animal products, lean red meat, poultry, fish, especially shellfish like oysters and clams. Cook in a cast iron skillet. Small amounts of iron leach into the food. Be mindful of iron inhibitors. Avoid drinking tea, coffee, or calcium-rich foods, milk, cheese, within an hour or two of your iron-rich meals or your spinach apple juice, as they can block absorption. Manage underlying causes. If heavy periods are the issue, discuss options with your gynecologist. If digestive issues are suspected, get them checked out. Patience and consistency. Rebuilding iron stores takes time, often several months. Be consistent with your dietary strategies and supplements. Don't get discouraged. Listen to your body. While generally safe, some people might find large amounts of raw spinach hard to digest initially. Start with smaller amounts in your juice/smoothie. If you have kidney stones, oxalate type, talk to your doctor about spinach intake. Sugar awareness. Apples contain natural sugar. While blended whole with fiber slows absorption, if you're making juice, removing fiber, the sugar hits your bloodstream faster. If you have blood sugar concerns, focus on smoothies keeping the fiber, use tart apples like Granny Smith, and limit added sweeteners. 1 serving a day is a good target. So, where does this leave us? Blending or juicing fresh spinach with apples is a genuinely intelligent, delicious, and natural way to support your body's fight against iron deficiency anemia. You're harnessing a powerful nutritional synergy. The spinach provides the essential iron and folate, while the apple provides the vitamin C key that unlocks the iron for absorption, significantly boosting its usability. This combination directly addresses the core nutrient deficiencies at play. It's a convenient way to flood your system with these vital nutrients in an easily digestible form. But please remember, this is a supportive teammate, not the star player when significant anemia is diagnosed. The star player is your doctor, proper diagnosis, understanding the cause, and following their treatment plan, which may include supplements. Pour yourself that vibrant green glass. Take a sip. Appreciate the fresh, earthy sweet flavor. Feel good knowing you're actively giving your body the natural tools it needs to build stronger blood and carry more life-giving oxygen. But pair this daily habit faithfully with medical guidance, a consistently iron-smart diet featuring diverse sources and vitamin C pairings, and addressing any underlying health issues. Be patient. Rebuilding takes time. Celebrate each step towards feeling more energized, clear-headed, and vibrantly alive. Here's to your health and vitality. May your iron stores rise and your energy soar. Cheers!